All righty. Good morning. Welcome to our first inaugural Champs Chess Tournament. We are excited to have you with us. We are excited to be able to present to you at this time what our youth have been working on for months, some weeks, some months. So I'm not going to prolong anything. I just want to thank you all for being here. Congratulate our winners in advance for what they're about to do. At this time, Mr. Nguyen, the Executive Director of Residential Services, will be giving us words, telling us a little bit about the importance of chess. Mr. Nguyen?
Thank you, Ms. LaPrade. Hey, I'd just like to start with, first of all, thanking Dr. Grant for putting all this stuff together with Ms. LaPrade and making this happen for the young people. I truly believe that chess is a worthwhile game. And I'll start with myself. I think I started playing chess around 8th or 9th grade, somewhere in there. Had a tournament or two, and I'm gonna say in Tennessee. I'm not gonna talk about wins and losses, but I was a pretty decent chess player myself. So, but I will say this about chess. I think chess is a game that helps with discipline, with focus, and keeping you on track. I think it's an excellent game. An excellent game to build character, patience, and everything else that you're going to need in life. So that's why I kind of contribute to the game of chess, and that's why I believe in it. And that's why I think that what Ms. LaPrade and Dr. Grant is doing is a beautiful thing for our young people. And so I just wish all you guys well. Pray things go well. For anything I can do to help, please let me know. Once again, thanks. Thanks for inviting me, Ms. LaPrade.
Thank you, sir, and thank you for joining us. I know you might not be able to stay the entire time, but I thank you for being with us.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
So at this time, I'd like to introduce our youth. Unfortunately, you won't be able to see them, but you will be able to hear them or see their responses. So representing the Thomas J.S. Waxer Center, we have youth Giddings. And from representing Mountain View Youth Center, we have youth Blake. So we thank you, ladies, for being with us. We look forward to all that you're going to do. And let me just tell you about the prizes. How about that? So our chess prizes. C.H.A.M.P.S is working with Dr. Grant and Beyond Rhetoric to secure prizes. And our prizes for today's tournament will be a Bobby Fischer Teaches Chess book for all participants. Our first place winner will get a trophy, as well as another book on chess strategies. Our second place winner will receive, our first and second place winners, will receive a trophy. And as well, they'll get their own portable tournament style chess set. We will also have, I'm going to save that the best. I believe the best is for last. All participating facilities will receive 2 tournament-style chess sets, as well as a chess clock, so games won't last forever, and receive a solitaire chess game. So that will be going to all competing facilities. Now, here's what I think is the best part. Besides the Champ Snack Pack, the youth will also receive a 1-year membership to the U.S. Chess Federation so they can continue to compete and earn rankings to be ranked in national chess tournaments. So I think that's great. Youth, you will have a wonderful opportunity to continue chess when you get back into the community. And we just want to see how far you can go. So as you all know, CHAMP stands for changing habits and making progressive strides. And that's what we're here to do. So we want to get started. I want to introduce Dr. Grant to you since I'm saying his name. Dr. Grant from Beyond Rhetoric. Beyond Rhetoric is a nonprofit that Dr. Grant started just a year ago after reading Just Mercy. But he wanted it to be a collective accomplishment to move beyond just talk. So what he did was he came together with some colleagues and he wanted to find their strength and maximize their strengths to work with the youth who are in our facility. So we thank you. Mr. Grant has been donating time to us, a lot of time and a lot of patience. And he's been working with our youth every Sunday. Dr. Grant is an author. He's a veteran. And he also wanted us to know that he hasn't always been Dr. Grant. He has a past as well. He's gone through some things at a younger age, but he's been able to get his master's degree from Johns Hopkins and his doctorate degree from UMBC. So at this time, I'm going to introduce to you Dr. Grant. He's going to take over from here because he's the chess master in this. I'm going to introduce Dr. Grant, and Dr. Grant, you may take over from here, and I'm going to mute myself.
Thanks so much, Ms. LaPrade. And I will be very, very brief because the main attraction are the youth, right, playing this game of chess. The one thing that Ms. LaPrade was trying to be nice about, but I'll share directly, is that I was on probation before the age of 12. So despite my accomplishments, despite what people see on my resume, I had a challenged beginning. And so I needed help straightening that out. And so I only hope that my efforts now can contribute to that. Okay. So youth, we are ready to do our thing, right? You've been practicing and preparing for this for quite a while. Let me just say, once again, let's keep our comments to the game of chess, right? No disparaging and discouraging remarks about your opponent. You all have been playing with great, excellent sportsmanship. And let's let that continue as well today. There's a few things I just want to go over. Just so you all know, there's a 40-minute clock, and I will share that with you right now, just so you'll see it. This is the clock. Once the game starts, I will click it. When it ends, the game ends. And you all know there's two ways to win. You can win by actually getting a checkmate or by having more points than the other person. The youth who are playing understand the points. I will be typing in how points can be earned. Essentially, each piece is worth a certain amount. So each capture gets you a certain amount of points. And so I'll be typing that in the chat as the youth play. I'll also be updating as we play. I'll be updating on who has the advantage, right? So that's the plus sign, right? It might say Youth Blake +3, right? Youth Giddings +4, right? So it might say that, and that just means that's how much they're winning by. I don't do negatives. I just do the plus part. And that's pretty much it. They know what to do. The last thing I'll show you is we're gonna do a coin flip to see who gets white. There's something in chess known as the first move advantage, and white has the first move in chess. So why don't we ask Youth Giddens to let us know what you want, tails or heads. And I'm going to flip this so all can see. Do you want tails or heads? She said tails. So we're going to flip this, and we're going to see whether Waxter or Mountain View goes first, or has white and goes first. It is heads. So Giddens is at Waxter, so that sounds like Mountain View has white. And the final thing I want to share with you about this, the computer quickly makes moves black. So after white makes its move, black will make its move. I will take that back. Okay, I know it's a technical thing, but I'm going to rewind that, and that's the only time the computer will make a move outside of what I decide to do. Okay, so the youth know what I'm talking about. So Mountain View, you go first. What is your first move? D2 to D4. Thank you very much. D2 to D4. Let's do play. D2 to D4. I'll be taking that back. And the timer has started. I'll show you that. And let's continue. Now it's time for Waxer to make a move. B7 to B5. Okay, B7, B5. F2 to F4. F2 to F4. E7 to E6. E7, E6. C2 to C3. A7 to A5. Lots of pawn development in this game. B1 to A3. It's a knight move. D8 to H4. D8 to H4. And that is check. Very good. G2 to G3. Nice defensive move. H4 to H5. Smart move. Getting rid, protecting your queen. And at this point, the game is still tied. F1 to G2. F1 is here, G2. A8 to A6. Smart move, protecting your rook from the bishop attack. D4 to D5. It's D4 here to D5 is a pawn move. We will see a fight now. Thanks for letting us know. Thinking is a good thing. For those of you that don't know, white just made an aggressive move, right? And so black has to think about that. What do I do? And there are many options in chess. So thinking is a very good thing. E6 to D5. So it's a pawn, captures, pawn. So right now Waxter is +1 with G2 to D5. G2 takes D5. Excellent counterattack. Okay, G8 to F6. G8, F6. D5 to B3. D5, taking it back to B3. Protecting the bishop. A5 to A4. A5, A4. It's a nice aggressive move. B3 to C2. Nice retreat. F6 to G4. Playing F6 and going to G4. G1 to F3. Looks like this is G1 to F3. G4 to H2. G4, H2. Now this is a fight. H1 to H2. Very powerful move. H5 to C5. H5 to C5. F3 to H4. F3 to H4. A6 to H6. A6 to H6. B2 to B3. B2 to B3. H6 to A6. H6 to A6. B3 to B4. B3, B4. C5 to G1. Powerful move. Let's check. Mm-hmm. See, A6 to D6. A6 to D6. And that is a check. C2 to D3 to block it. Good job thinking. You have 8 minutes and 35 seconds left in the game. G1 to D1. G1 takes D1. D2 to D1. Indeed. And even after those massive exchanges, that was an even exchange. So Mountain View is still up by 2 points with 7 minutes, 44 seconds left. D6 to E6. D6 to E6. D1 to C2. D1, C2. H7 to H5. H7, H5. D3 to C4. D3, C4. E6 to C6. It's going to be E6 to C6. And there are 2 minutes and 42 seconds left. C4 to B5. C4 takes B5. Good move. F8 to B4. F8. Swings down. He captures B4. C3 to B4. And there's a reason why that can't be done. That will put you in check. B5 to C6. B5 to C6. So let me explain why that was not cheating, okay? And I know it may feel that way, but here's why it was not cheating. There are certain moves that are illegal to make, and you can never put your king in check. So if this pawn would have moved here, that would have put the king in check. So she could not make that move. In any tournament, anywhere in the world, she could not make this move. It was an illegal move. I'm being called a liar now. I love it. So this game was won by Mountain View with 7 points in their favor. Well done. Great game, and this was very exciting to watch. Miss LaPrade.
All righty. Well, thank you both. Both ladies, you played an excellent game. Congratulations to Youth Blake from Mountain View. We will be sending your reward, your award. Okay, Youth Fittings. All righty, thank you so much. They've left the meeting. So, Youth Blake, I thank you for your work. This was a great job. Great job. Did you enjoy it? Blake, you can come back. Not your camera, but Youth Blake, you can turn your microphone on.
It was fun. It was good.
Okay.
Thank you.
Awesome. Well, congratulations. We're so happy you were able to compete. I hope you found it as a competitive game, and we're looking forward to other things, other competitors maybe we can bring to you if you're ready to accept challenges. Are you ready for challenges?
Anytime.
All right, I hear that. I love it. All right, so we're gonna work on getting you some challenges.
Yes, indeed.
All right, so at this time, we are going to move into our second match, which is our match between our young men, Youth Warwick from Victor Cullen and Youth G from Backbone. So, Youth Warwick, are you here? Keep your camera off.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Well, welcome. I apologize for the delay. We were having some technical difficulties and we had to push the time back. So while you're here, I just wanted to go over some little housekeeping with you just to let you know.
That I bet.
We want to make sure that your camera stays off because this is currently being recorded. And this is for everyone here. If you're not competing, make sure your camera and microphones are muted. Participants should be in a quiet area, free from noises and other staff and youth and other distractions. It is very important that no one talks to the competitors at all. No talking, no whispering, no signaling or gestures. No one should be talking to the people who are competing. Staff may not help or suggest moves for the youth at all. Each match will be 40 minutes in length, or unless checkmate is done. And we encourage each youth to display good sportsmanship, as well as no profanity. And so I know you saw the ladies typing in their answers. That was because of the technical difficulties for one of the facilities. But guys, we encourage you to keep your microphones on so that we can hear you. And if maybe you talk to yourself a little bit while you're thinking through the thought process, that's perfectly fine. So we just encourage you to keep your microphones on. And we are going to get started. Dr. Grant, do you have anything you want to say before you get started?
Yes, just let's maintain great decor and make sure that we keep our verbal comments PG in Disney. Okay. It is very important because this is a tape that Miss LaPrade in the C.H.A.M.P.S program wants to send to your parents, wants to send to other people. And if there's cursing, we may not be able to do that. So, and also lastly, no disparaging remarks against the other player. We've all been, beginners, and we've all made bad moves. So no discouraging remarks. And I'm ready to roll.
I'm with the colors ready.
You know I'm ready.
Let's get it started. Let's get it started.
Okay. I know invariably I will be accused of cheating in some way, somehow. I'm used to it. There will be a 40-minute clock. At the end of 40 minutes, the game is over, right? And whoever has the most points at the end wins. Now, obviously, the other way you can win is by checkmate. And so that's the other way you can win. We're going to do a coin flip. And with this coin flip, we're going to allow Victor Cullen to choose heads or tails. And we're going to flip. And the last thing I will share about this, and you should know this, is that whoever's white goes first. Is traditional in chess. Whenever white makes a move, the computer makes a move quickly, I will be taking that move back. Okay. And then every move after that, I won't have to take anything back after that. Last thing, you two gentlemen are a little faster than the last game. I may make a mistake. If I do, just tell me, no, I meant G3, not E3. And I will do it. Please be patient with me as well, okay? I'm on the older side, all right? So with that being said, Victor Cullen, you get the flip, okay? Do you want heads or tails, Victor Cullen?
Tails.
Let's flip. It's heads. And so that means that Backbone has the first move.
Can I get my first move to him?
That's a good question. And so I will say no for the sake of the tournament because it's been established. And if anything goes wrong, I don't want to be accused.
All right. Well, can you just move my king pawn up to E4?
Yes.
Come move B1 to C6.
B8 to C6.
Yeah.
Can you move my F bishop to C4?
Can we move B2 to B5?
B7 to B5.
Yeah.
Can you take his pawn on B5?
Mm-hmm.
Can we move G7 or G4? G6.
Can you move my bishop back to C4?
Mm-hmm.
Can you move F8 to G1. I mean G7.
Can you move my queen to F3?
Where are we by?
You said D7. Let me type that in. I just want to make sure that I have it correctly. Is that what you're saying? What do you say?
F check.
Mhm.
Can you move my bishop to D6?
You said bishop to, say it again?
E6, E6. And I believe that's checkmate.
That is a backbone win with checkmate with well done, backbone. Well done, G. Great game, quick game. But it's like that sometimes. It is like that sometimes. Just to let everybody know, G has been playing with the program, the Beyond Rhetoric program, for many months now. He's an exceptional player. He's read many books on chess. He's requested books on chess that we've sent to Backbone that he has read. And so Warwick is a fairly new player. And so Warwick, do not be discouraged. G almost beat me a couple times. Okay. So well done, gentlemen. Miss LaPrade.
Congratulations, gentlemen. Congratulations, G. I must be honest, I don't know what I'm looking at, but I'm happy that you've done well. I know this has been some exciting few weeks for you all. I've heard a lot about you both. I've heard that you both are great players from Dr. Grant. So, I mean, it was a great match. So I hope that you will continue to play. I hope that you will continue to look forward to other challengers. And I just wish you all the best. So you came in, I think you came in after I told what the prizes were. So as the winner, you will be receiving a trophy, a Bobby Fischer's Teaches Chess book. First place will also get another book on chess strategies, as well as second place winner will receive the same. You both will receive a trophy, as well as a portable tournament-style chess set. Your facilities will be receiving a tournament-style chess sets to compete on, as well as a chess clock so that your games won't last forever, as well as a solitaire chess game. In addition to what you will be receiving individually, you'll be receiving the coveted chess I'm sorry, C.H.A.M.P.S snack pack. That'll be a little goodie bag. but one of the best thing that you'll be able to take home will be a 1-year membership to U.S. Chess Federation, so that you can continue to compete and earn a ranking for chess tournament.
We both get it.
Let's see. Yes, you will. Yes, you
When the
will.
next when the next chess group thing? When the next tournament?
We're
Next,
on,
C.H.A.M.P.S and I have to work that one out. That is an excellent question and a very exciting question for you to ask.
When we come back though, like we used to do, remember, just play. When we do that next week.
That's a great question. We're going to answer that question offline.
All right.
Because this
yeah. So let me finish, Mr. Panetta. I see your hand.
When we get our prizes.
Yeah. Give me one moment. We're still being recorded, okay? So again, these are some great prizes. You will be receiving them. I have to meet up with Dr. Grant, and we will be able to present them to you as soon as possible. So we'll talk to you about that offline, because we have to get our schedules together, and we want to make sure neither of you are leaving before we're able to bring it to you. So I just want to congratulate you all for participating. Thank you, staff, for working with them. Thank you, Dr. Grant, for working with the youth week to week. Thank you to Ms. Shantia Lindsay, who you can't see her, but she's in charge of volunteer services. She allowed C.H.A.M.P.S to meet up with Beyond Rhetoric. Thank you to Mr. Wynn, my supervisor, who's up here and who has said a few words. And just thank you to everybody. If I missed your name, Ms. Dickerson, a part of my dream team. If I missed you all, please charge it to the head and not the heart. And we are going to stop this recording. And if you all have any questions at that time, we'll be able to answer them. So thank you so much. Have a great day. Give me a minute to stop the recording.